Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We're also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we talk about some good things that we're seeing in bourbon. My name is Justine Mays. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Matt Modica and Jason Broner.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hey.
Hey-oh, so yes, we're going to be talking today about the good things that we see going on in bourbon. Again, you go online to check out the news and what's going on in the world of bourbon, and everything sounds bad. You know, it's all this talk about bankruptcies and tariffs and all this stuff that things are just terrible and the bubbles burst and all this. We're going to talk about things that we see that seem positive. I don't know if that'll do any good or not, but we're going to try to change the trend of just all things negative bourbon because we're bourbon fans. So we're going to talk about the stuff we see going on that's good, but we'll get to that after the break. For right now, Matt said there's something he wanted to talk about. He's going to try to do better than the last time he did a small talk.
Thanks.
Which won't be difficult to do, by the way. So
no, it probably will be. Anything will be better than the last time. So, yeah. So, what horrible minor inconvenience would you wish on an enemy? So, as an example, may you constantly be 1 penny short, right? Or may you constantly have wet socks. Something of that nature.
So it's got to be something you do to someone where it's just a major annoyance, but you're not killing them or anything.
Right. It's an annoying inconvenience thing, but just a horrible inconvenience.
This is actually a good small talk, but it seems like that should have been assigned out, and then we just bring them in what we came up with. Think of this on the fly.
Getting pooped on by a bird.
Okay. Yeah. So whenever you go out, you're getting pooped on by a bird. Yes.
I guess this is hypothetical. This is not real stuff that we've done, right?
No.
Because I've got a good one that I know somebody did it. I can't say who.
Okay.
Can't say who it was, but there was someone that didn't care for this person. And their car was always parked around where it shouldn't be parked. So somebody went and took the valve stems out of all 4 tires and then put them back in. Doesn't really hurt anybody. Just when the filler came out, his car was sitting on 4 flat tires. Major inconvenience. Tires are fine.
Yep. No permanent damage.
Then somebody finds out that the guy with the car sold the car.
Oh, someone else.
Someone else. So, that was
theoretically.
That would be a minor inconvenience.
Right. For all involved. Yeah. What would be something that would be a good minor inconvenience for people that I could do?
I think a minor inconvenience would be like if your car didn't start for like 10 turnovers.
There you go.
Like that would just drive me
Every
insane.
time he got it won't until you get to at least the 11th. It won't.
10 to 15 turnovers.
Okay.
That would drive me crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Or a couple others that we came up with. May you always be late to work.
Always be late. Well,
Or may you always dribble when drinking from a bottle. You can tell we've talked about this a little bit in the family.
okay. You guys been spitballing this idea. So, yeah. Okay.
Well, maybe when you start to sneeze, you sneeze about 15 times every time.
Every time's a 15 sneezer. What do you guys when you sneeze? I have the one giant sneeze. And then, yeah. Are you guys like the multi sneezes? Are you always 2 or always 3? It's like a set number? Or
I vary.
You vary. That's
Yeah,
that's the rarest. No, that's not possible.
I mean, I sometimes 10 or 15, sometimes a couple big.
Here's what you need to do. You need to get the wind up and just make it a big sneeze. And I'm telling you, it'll alleviate you of the need to do this 15
Or
sneeze.
maybe if you just acted like you had to sneeze all the time but couldn't. And then you come
That
around
would
like this and you're looking at the light and you're going, and you can't. Yeah, that would be.
That would suck.
Yeah, there you go.
That would suck. The sneeze
I'm
feeling.
a
I feel like that would make your head explode.
Eventually it would, yes.
That's only if you sneeze with your eyes open.
Right. What were you going to say, Matt?
I said I'm usually a 1 or 3 sneezer. It just kind of depends
1 or 3.
what's going on. It'll be one or the other.
Yeah. A good wind-up's key to being just the one big sneeze. I'm telling you. Just, and then a lot of times too, instead of that shoe noise or whatever you want to say, a sneezes, you say fuck. Fuck, and then that helps. It helps. That'll just nip that in the bud. And then if anybody ever says anything, like you're in the grocery store and someone's like, "That's rude," you just like, "I got sneezing Tourette's." What are you going to do? It's very rare. Sneezing Tourette's. Yeah.
I get Tourette's when I drive. That's about it.
I have heard of those stories. The old bank guy.
That was a good one.
He knows what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. I've heard that one.
That was a good one.
Yeah. All right. So, yes, those will be some good minor inconveniences if someone ever does us wrong. Yeah. Yeah. Matt, you didn't hit the Powerball, did you? Half of it was hit in Missouri.
No, I left so we were at the lake this weekend and I left the ticket at home. And so I didn't know. And then, they said like it was picked in Missouri. And I'm like,
you had hope then. You were like, this could be, yeah.
It could be us. You never know.
Yeah.
But we checked it, and I don't know about you guys, but we checked it. We had 5 quick picks that we did.
Mm-hmm.
How many numbers do you think I actually got that were picked?
3.
1 number across all 5 tickets.
Really?
That's
That's
ridiculous.
it. Okay. So you didn't win, you're telling us.
No, did not win. Sorry.
I thought you were going to say they were all like 1 number off.
Right. That'd be cool. You'd win some coin for that. All right. On that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? We're starting with Justine Mays today.
I have Old Monroe. This is their single barrel wheat. This is Laura's pick.
All right. Okay. Solid.
That's a winner.
Solid. It probably will be a winner. We'll see. I'm gonna come out guns a-blazing though. I got the Jack Daniel's, the new Heritage Barrel, the toasted one. It's like toasted cheese flavor, I think, is what they were going for. See what we got here. No, not much there. Really, almost not even audible. Justine has the lead. Matt's next.
All right, I'm going with Water Tower, the blue label, not the green label. But let's see what we got here. Oh,
Okay, that was solid. Justine's was slightly better though. She has the lead going into the final round with Jason Bronner.
I'm going with the new double oaked, the new cigar blend bourbon. Did you try this weekend?
I did, yes. It's excellent, and we have some on the way for the shop whenever it comes into Missouri. Nothing there.
Pretty deep.
We didn't hear a thing, so Justine wins. So cheers to Justine.
cheers.
Cheers.
All right, we'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to be talking about some good signs in bourbon. It's not all bad, folks. We're going to be talking about the good stuff. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of Executive Bourbon Steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your Executive Bourbon Steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your Executive Bourbon Steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show. Break. What, small talk, Darren? You got something?
Yeah.
That sounds like it's going to be horrible.
Yeah. I still haven't thought of anything.
And you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back. Today on the show, we're talking about good signs in bourbon.
Yes, we are. So what are you guys thinking are some of the good things that are going on?
I think the fact that you still have to plan months in advance for tours is a good thing.
That's a good sign. People are still going and traveling, going to the distilleries. You can't just go strolling in there and be like, I'm here for a tour. Let's see your tickets. Well, I'm just going to show up. No, that's not how it works. You gotta plan in advance. That is a really good one.
Yeah, I think tourism is huge. You know, we're seeing it downtown Louisville every day. You know, they talk about a lot of, you get a little bit of bad press here and there, but you have to think there's probably more people drinking bourbon now than ever before.
Right.
We can all guarantee that. You know, what were you doing 10 years ago, 20 years ago, as far as bourbon goes? And you can't have, you know, double-digit growth. If anybody knows anything about the economy or stock market, you can't sustain a double-digit growth for forever.
Right.
So there's got to be a correction. I think a lot of people got in the business that shouldn't get in the business, try to make a little bit of, you know, some money just on this quick, you know, hey, we're business people. Let's buy a label. Let's stick some whiskey in it. And, you know, you don't really worry about what's in the bottle. They just try to make a quick buck. So I think we needed that to shake some of those people down, shake them out. And also, I think, you know, everybody's going off the rails about tariffs, which is ridiculous. You know, I've been selling whiskey in Canada for years before the Mean Orange Man came in and said, oh, we're going to tariff you. We were paying 125% already. You know, so my $55 bottle of rye is $125 up there. And so it can't compete. And that was already baked into the economy or baked into the equation, and people don't really realize that. So the one thing I'm going to end with that is going
to, in summary,
could be a good, huge thing is that the tariffs on India they're 150% on American whiskey. 150. That's ridiculous. There are 1.5 billion people over there, and they drink terrible whiskey
Right.
for the most part. So if we could get it down to 50, if it goes down to 0, there's already been talks about it. I'm going to tell you the state of Kentucky, probably the United States, does not have enough whiskey to supply that.
Right.
So I would say hold on to your socks, and let's hope the Mean Orange Man wins on this one, because we're going to be shipping whiskey to India.
Right.
Very soon.
They are a whiskey loving country for sure.
Absolutely.
And
they drink more brown liquor than anybody on the planet.
Right. Right. So yeah, that is exciting. That's a great point.
That is a huge.
Yeah.
The state of Kentucky alone would just benefit crazy.
Yeah.
So that's the good. That's some good news. Tourism's never going to go away. It may ebb and flow in wine country. We might as well establish ourselves as a form of wine country, and it's never going to go away. Not my time, and so we'll see.
Right. Yeah. I think a good sign would be, Jason, I just experienced this weekend. They had the Bourbon Festival. That thing was as powerful, as strong as it's ever been. You're talking about people paying for tickets from a couple $100 to $900 for VIP to $7,000 for super VIP. I mean, the thing sold out. Over 7,000 people there. I mean, it's crazy. Just to give you one example, here's just one example. There's so much whiskey sold there in that, but just think about this. Heaven Hill, one day they were selling for $170 a bottle. They sold 2,400 bottles of an Old Fitz. 2,400 bottles. That's over $400,000 just for that. And that's just one little SKU. They also sold all kinds of other whiskeys. Each day they had like 4 or 6 or whatever. We only know that one because they told us, hey, this is a really a big one. We got plenty of whiskey here. We got 2,400 bottles, and it was sold out by the I don't know, noon or 1 o'clock or something. And you think about all the distilleries that were there and all the special releases and all. You know how much money exchanged hands during that festival? That's freaking crazy.
And, Steve, there's Bourbon Fests everywhere. We can't get to all of them, Right. There's one in St. Louis, next weekend?
Yeah, coming up, yeah.
That I'm supposed to be, and but we're sending people, and there's festivals all over the country like that. So I think the doom and gloom of the media is about over with it,
Well, they love the doom and gloom, man.
Yeah.
They'll continue with the doom and gloom because it gets them clicks.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, and they talk about 3 beloved distilleries go out of business, and then you click on it's like Luca Mariano, Garrard County. It's like no one even knows who these distilleries are. Limestone, whatever, Farms or whatever it is. Yeah, I didn't even know it existed.
For me, I would say a good sign is honestly just the variety. Right. Mm-hmm. So I know you could argue that maybe you're getting a bunch of crap whiskey out there, but all the craft distillers, all the different kinds of things. I mean, just the bottle I cracked again tonight with Water Tower, right? Washington Distillery, small distillery, and just doing some unique, fun stuff for local organizations, right? And I think it's just it's cool to be able to have that variety in those choices, right?
No, man, I think don't take me wrong with that. I'm just talking about some of these other brands, but there's a lot of good stuff going on with small brands. I think, and they are the heart of it. I see maybe the bigger guys taking a little bit more hit, but there's so much interest in all these smaller brands. Like if you look at the big side over there at the Bourbon Fest and the small side was busy all day long. I mean, and you go over the big side, sure, they're getting the special.
They get the special bottles and then they're done with them. Yeah, then
but
explore.
I mean, all of these craft distiller guys were busier than ever.
Yeah.
Well, and on top of it, I mean, you've got distillers like Old Monroe, right, that are surpassing or close to 10 years, right, or past 10 years.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of craft distilleries.
A lot of people
that 10-year
really make it, right, in the craft world. So
yeah, which is very cool. Very cool. So yeah, it's definitely not all doom and gloom out there. There's a lot of good indicators that bourbon is still strong. It's going to be strong, and it's going to be fine. Are there some issues? Yeah. Will there's continue to be? Sure, but that's just part of the growth. You're going to have ups and downs, and some of them had to be weeded out anyway. This is the bottom line is the ones that are going away. There's no like, oh shit, man, that really hurts because they were just great. No, I haven't heard of a great one going by the wayside yet. So we'll see. But we just wanted to do a show where we focused on the good things that are going on, and again, not get caught up into what the national media is saying. So that's just they just well, as Justine said, they like.
And one of the best things is the people that are involved, the fans and once again, all the families of distillers and all those people, everybody involved in that festival, that kind of carries over, I think, to the whole bourbon community. That for the most part, it's just a great bunch of people, and it's growing, daily.
Yeah, there's no other industry like it. I don't care what you're into. Matt's really into Star Wars and stuff like that. And maybe there's opportunities to meet those people, but it's usually you pay for, a minute with them so they'll sign something for you. I mean, bourbon, the people are accessible all the time. They're just out there. You meet the people who make the stuff that you love. You meet them. You can hang out with Fred No and Freddie No. There's so many opportunities to do that. And there's a lot of free opportunities too. It's not just the stuff where you got to pay for. There's, go to a liquor store and hang out with those guys
unless you were in the VIP tent, because they wouldn't let anybody in the VIP tent.
Yeah, the VIP tent was.
There's a lot of VIP-ness going on.
Yeah. They put the VIP tent on lockdown this year, so they kept the riffraff out. The distillers, they were eating everything. I heard last year. So
they kept the riffraff out.
Yeah, they kept the riffraff out. So so there you go. All right. On that note, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Matt, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me at my somewhere at my website, sabertoothcyber.com.
Right, Jason.
I'm the Bluegrass Bourbon Baron on Instagram, and you can find Buzzard's Roost and Bourbon's Bistro on all the media platforms.
All right, Justine.
You can find me on Instagram at JA_Maze.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website, abvnetwork.com. Check that one out. All of our previous content is out there. And also come by and see us, the ABV Barrel Shop, the place where you can try before you buy. By the way, another good sign in the bourbon industry, we're doing great at the shop. We are a high-end whiskey store. So we are not selling, the Beam White labels of the world, just the regular pedestrian whiskeys, the ones that are that keep the ships going, but they're all about volume. We're about really high-end, great stuff, and we're doing good. We had a great day today, and we continue to get new people coming in there. I had some guys travel in, actually coming back from the Bourbon Festival, 2 different groups that happened to run into each other, didn't know each other, guy from Colorado, guy from Kansas, and they happened to be in there at the same time, and it's like
meeting at the crossroads.
Yeah, exactly. That's us, the crossroads. So there you go. So check us out online, abvbarrelshop.com. Justine, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. Also, if you like what we're doing, please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the Network.
Great job today, gang. Fartins, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you're in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.